And here we see the basic white girl. Sleeping international princess and fireman. Can anything wake her up from her slumber? Oh, what's that smell? The smell awakens her for the winter. Is that? Oh, it's pumpkin spice.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Get on your leggings and your Ugg boots, girl. It's time to go to work.
Okay.
I got a problem, man. This is the ground all around the pond. It's supposed to be dry, like that little patch right there. And it is just sitting with water. And I don't understand what's going on and where it's coming from. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. Hey! What are you doing? And I'm not sure. It's losing water. I keep having to fill it back up, and I just kind of figured it was losing water. Didn't know that it was going to be this bad. But I got all the decking pulled up, and it's just sitting. So, trying to figure out what's going on here and get this thing fixed. Alright, so this is our most recent clutch. It was a good size one, 8 babies. This was a high white pied bred to a spider, and as you can see, we didn't hit the odds. This was the batch that we cut out last week. They're all out of the eggs. Lots of little het pieds in here. What's crazy though is that these guys have it's kind of muted colors. This is our normal out of the last batch. This was our banana bred to our pastel champagne. And you can see just the difference in the two and the colors and the way they turned out, which is kind of crazy. So I'm not sure if there's something else mixed in with them. A few of them are even more muted than that, and they're actually all in blue now and getting ready to shed out, which would be good because we can start getting some food in them. But just crazy on the variations from that last normal to all of these little het pieds. We did get 3 little spiders in here, and they are doing awesome. As far as I can tell, we'll find out in the next week or two when we start trying to feed. But these guys look really, really good. And I kind of wonder, I did throw my spider calico cinnamon in with this batch. So I'm kind of wondering, I don't really see a lot of cinnamon in those guys, but definitely see something more than just spider in here. There's a lot of the white coming up on the sides, and again, it's hard to tell since they're all going into blue, but more white coming up on them than a normal spider. A lot of muted pattern on the side, which I know is what the spiders do, but that white comes way up. But it's weird that it's on all 3, so it kind of makes me think maybe it's not calico and these are just super pretty, and I'm trying to make them more special than they are. But these guys are absolutely beautiful. They look good when they move, no head wobble or anything like that. And so those are our 3 little baby spider het pieds and our 5 little het pieds. And then we still have all of our last clutch still doing great. These guys are all eating and getting bigger and happier and healthier. Good looking little crew. It is a rainy morning down here in Texas, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is down in the mid-70s where we have not been in months, and it is just great outside. So we're going to take advantage of that and go do some outreach. We do that a lot with our church, and that's something I get to help out with pretty much every weekend. I keep my kids involved as well, and it was always good to have them involved and show them stuff. Oh boy. And have some fun. And it's hard to get people to want to do it when it's raining. We think about, ourselves. It's crazy. Instead of other people, we think about what we have to do and what's going to happen. We're going to get our hair wet, and we're going to have this and that. And the weather doesn't change whether or not people need Jesus. Matthew, pretty much all the Gospels, talks about going and reaching all the nations. It doesn't say go reach all the nations when the weather is good. It says reach all the nations for Christ. And so that's what we're here to do. And it's not always easy. It's not always fun. Some days it's 100 and something outside. Some days it's down in the 30s and it's raining and miserable. We never know how the little things that we do and the little things that we say are going to affect people. We had a guy that's been in our church for a while who said he was going to kill himself. And he was praying and he asked for a sign, and he opened his door and one of the flyers for our church fell out. And so that's what we do, even though sometimes it seems so minimal, has a huge impact. And so if you're not involved with church, if you're not out doing outreach, if you're not out trying to spread the gospel, I get it. It's weird, it's awkward, it's hard to talk to people sometimes. It's not always fun when it's raining or hot or cold, but we're called to do it. So get out and serve, make disciples of all the nations, and tell us about it, because we definitely want to hear about it. If there's anything you guys need, or if we can do anything for you to help, please feel free to reach out. We're always here. I love you guys. Hope you have a very awesome week. May you be blessed to be blessing those around you. We'll catch you next time.